Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. This is the channel where I talk about my top stocks. We also talk about crypto from time to time. Please like and subscribe. Well, it's Friday morning. The market has opened. It's about 8:30 Central, about 9:40 Eastern Standard Time. And real quickly, I'll just go over yesterday's updates. This was on Thursday. Tesla closed up 3%. SoFi Technologies closed up 2.22%. Advanced Micro Devices closed up 2.39%. And Amazon closed up 1.83%. So it is now known that the Fed will cut interest rates here on Friday morning. There was a couple articles on that yesterday on CNBC, and also things what we'll see with the new administration is coming up. So we know that Trump was elected president, so now the market can focus on business and get back to business as we go into 2025. Okay, so let's go over to the news. Okay, here we are on the news, CNBC. It says S&P open little change, heads for the best week in a year after the Trump win. Okay, so the Dow Jones index is up 0.14, the S&P is up 0.16, and the NASDAQ is up 0.04. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the Fed came out and said they will cut the rate a little bit. Here it is, traders see good chance the Fed cuts rates in December and then skips in January. Okay. Um, Other news, Europe cannot finance Ukraine war. Trump pulls out of the conflict. Hungary's Orban warns. Okay. Um, Here's Friday's biggest analyst calls at Nvidia, Apple, Home Depot, Domino's, and Wingstop. Again, guys, this is still morning, so this is Friday morning. S&P 500 open little change, heads for the best week in a year after Trump win. Everybody's portfolio, if you got NASDAQ type stocks, Apple, Tesla, Amazon, you should be up a good 5 or 10%. Okay. And that's just within 1 week. Okay. Since we know who the president is going to be for the next 4 years. Okay. All right. Um, Another article here, how black business leaders are thinking about a coming Trump administration. Okay. Says red state voters back progressive workers issue in Trump election and national momentum is building. Okay. That is the news. Let's go over to the Robinhood really quickly to see what the stocks are doing there. Okay, we're in the Robinhood. Again, it is Friday morning. Friday morning. The market has not closed. Usually I do this video at the end of the day, but I'm doing a video this morning. Okay. Um, Early this morning, this portfolio is up 0.46%. But let's take a look at the week since the president's hand has changed. Going into 2025, we know that Donald Trump was elected. So since Trump was elected on November 6th, the market has torn up over 8% this week in this portfolio. Not including a whole week. The week isn't even done yet. The portfolio is up over 8%, close to 9%. Okay. Let's see here. Let's look at some stocks. see some of my favorites. Let's look at Apple. Apple's up slightly again. It's the morning time, so not going to see a whole lot of 1% or 2%. Right now, you're still going to see maybe a 0.5%. In this case, 0.25%. Okay, so it is early. It's let's see what Apple did this week. Okay, in a week that a lot of stocks went up, Apple is up 2%. Okay, now we know the other mega cap. Uh, Nvidia is probably up 10% this week, okay? Um, I'm almost sure it is. So, as I said, after the presidency has new president has been elected, we're up 10% on Nvidia. And also, Tesla with Elon Musk working close together with the new administration, we're seeing a significant rise in Tesla shares. Okay, uh, even at the moment, we're up 2.59%. Or it's climbing. Okay, but let's look at the week. So since the new president has been selected, we're up over 21%. Okay, and if you watch my channel, I'm pretty much one of four stocks, Tesla included. All right. And lastly, I want to look at SoFi. SoFi has strategically been building over the last 3 years since Noto took over the helm, and since the earnings call. Okay, the stock is up significantly. So not only this past week, SoFi is up 8%, but if we look at the last month, SoFi is up over 42% just in the last month. You know, SoFi's repeatedly been doing excellent earnings call on a quarterly basis every 3 or 4 months. They've blown out estimates. They've overachieved, and so this is just a nice thing to see that SoFi is finally making it, finally revealing, finally getting those profits, finally um, getting the Wall Street analysts on board, and also getting some of the biggest investments coming into the stock. Okay, so we saw significant institutional investors in the last couple of weeks, and so the stock has driven up over 42% as more people get on board with SoFi. And a veteran like Anthony Noto, the CEO, has been guiding this company to higher marks. Now, the price target hopefully does get to $20 in the next year, 2025, late 2025. But again, the last month, SoFi Technologies is up over 42% in gaining. Okay. Excellent performance by SoFi coming out a earnings call and continuing on. Okay, and now quickly we'll look at my portfolio. But again, it's still 949. So let's take a look at the Charles Schwab here for the closeout. Okay, here we are in my Charles Schwab. Tesla again up slightly early in the morning, 3.18%. As I mentioned earlier, the stock is up over 20% in the last week. Also, SoFi Technologies up 2.06%. Also, overall, like I said, I'm up 19%, but the stock has been up over 42% over the last month. Okay, so that's a lot of me dollar cost averaging. And like I said, I own over 400 shares of SoFi. Uh, Surprisingly, Upstart Holdings, another fintech type company, they did release some earnings. They are up 36%. Okay, and Palantir Technologies, the AI data analytics company, working with a lot of DoD DoD units such as the U.S. Army and the Air Force, and several other people on the private sector side as well. Uh, they are up this morning 1.67%, and overall, I'm up 187%. Okay, so a lot of you know about Palantir Technologies since it was a $10 stock. Some people quote on that $20. I quote on that $20. But either way, if you're into Palantir Technologies and data, you should be up significantly. Okay, if you've been on the internet watching YouTube videos or following stocks at all, you should know about Palantir Technologies, whether you caught it at the $8 mark and you rode it up to 20, or today it's sitting right at $56 per share. Still a great stock. A lot was said on the earnings call on last week. Okay, stocks that are in the red really quickly that might be a good opportunity to add. Advanced Micro Devices is down 0.41%. Again, they are in competition. Advanced Micro Devices, a chip company, is in competition with Nvidia. Okay, so a lot of people already have Nvidia. Um, I have both. I have Advanced Micro Devices and I have Nvidia. Um, Okay. Looks like Airbnb is down 7%. Again, that has to do on their earnings call. They had an earnings call either this morning or last night. But looks like the stock is going down after earnings. Okay. They had their quarterly report where they told how much revenue they did versus what Wall Street expected. Okay. Okta shares are down. This is a cloud security authentication software. Looks like they're not getting into the rally, so that may not be a good one to buy or look into. And then lastly, one I do like is Freeport McMoran. This is a copper and other mineral mining type company. As you can see, I'm up nicely, 55%. Okay. So, oh, wait, I think I see here Amazon. Amazon is down slightly this morning. Again, only down 0.23%. But again, this stock has risen slightly quickly over the last week or so too. Last week it was trading below. Uh, they were Amazon was trading below $200 a share. Today they are well over, back up over $200. So again, if you think Amazon owns everything and you watch Amazon Prime all the time, you get Amazon packages, why not invest in Amazon? Okay. So those are some interesting stocks: Amazon, Airbnb, and Advanced Micro Devices. And this morning, early on, the top stock this morning is Tesla. That's up 3% in my portfolio. But SoFi is closely behind. All right, so that's my video for this morning. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I hope to see you guys on another one.